What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Hardware Sense channel. My name is Ivan. For today we have another peripheral. You guys know I love my peripherals, my mice, my keyboards. For today we have another keyboard, and this is the Redragon Kumara. Now, a little background story. Me going around technical stores, Best Buy, Micro Center, looking around, I'm seeing this brand popping all around, Redragon. So I'm like, what is that all about? I saw them on Amazon as well, and they were running some promo on this specific keyboard, the compact one without the numeric keys at the end, around $30. I was like, why not? Let me give it a try. Maybe it's a good keyboard. So grab one of those. Wanted to test it for you guys and show you what it's all about. Let's go into the unboxing real quick, and we can move on after that. Right on top of the box, we have the picture of the product with all of its RGB greatness. A little bit off to the side, we have a few things outlined. US key layout, hopefully it is, being in the US. Red key switches, that's red mechanical key switches. We have rainbow effect on RGB. I don't know why this is important, but it's outlined here. And on the back, we have a little image of the plastic tool, the key removal plastic tool that it's already included inside, and some more information on the features. High quality LED backlit mechanical gaming keyboard, high precision mechanically manufactured, double injection keys, full key conflict free, spill proof, Windows key can be disabled and enabled. That's one of the greatest features I absolutely love. Not all keyboards have that, so especially for those that play a lot of competitive first person shooters, you guys know sometimes you might hit that unintentional Windows key and throws you off the game, ruins your day. So not great. Looking inside the box, we have the keyboard packed right on top of it. Underneath, we have a little sticker from Redragon. If you want to spice up your case or something else, put it out there. We have the quick start guide or manual, whatever you want to call it, with a lot of detailed information about the different modes you can use in the keyboard. And that mentioned red plastic key removal tool. The cable is tied up with the hook and loop strap. I like to really see that in all of my peripherals. Very nice when you are having to travel and want to pack it. The USB is gold plated again, but as mentioned before, that really doesn't matter. Quick two negatives, at least for me. That's maybe a little bit of nitpicking on my part, but I like to mention it. Cable being in the middle of the keyboard, sometimes if you have something right in front of you, maybe the stand of the monitor or something else around, that cable can get on the way, so you gotta a little bit move the keyboard, so it's not ideal. Perfectly, I would like to see the keyboard cable to the left or to the right of it, so it kind of goes around whatever it's right in front of you. And in addition, if it's detachable, even better, because things happen, you know, sometimes the cables break or pet can chew through it or something. So being able to replace it by yourself will be a lot easier if it's a regular USB or USB-C cable. But for the price, I cannot be that mad. Now on to the quality. It looks like a quality keyboard, very heavy, very sturdy. It has a metal plate inside where the keys are mounted, and all around it's ABS plastic. The keys look well made, but only the time will show us how well they're made after months and months and years of usage. I have some keyboards that just recently started showing some shininess on top of the keys, even after a year. So that's a good indication. That's a good plastic. That's a good well-made ABS plastic keys. Only time will show how long this is going to stretch, but for now it looks very well done. Now on to the next one. We're going to see some of the functions and we're going to move to conclusion. So now with the keyboard plug-in, you can actually see it has all the colors on the keyboard. I don't think you can unify a single color, unfortunately. I would love for that a Redragon keyboard to be able to just have one color instead of multiple, but at least we have a lot of functions. So if we press the F button and insert, which is marked with M underneath, that will shift to different modes, and you will see how are they going to change. We have from breathing mode, from this going side to side, kind of blinking. So if we press F and one of the arrows, it will slow down, or if we press the right arrow in FN, it will increase the speed of the effects, and then arrow up and arrow down will increase or decrease the brightness. Another mode we have here for the FN, and this is the snake sort of speak mode. It kind of lights up a different area of the buttons going around. The breathing, and this one is kind of a blast, so whatever button you press, you see how it creates a wave blast from that specific section. That's kind of nice. I actually like that a lot. And then it's the full on again. Now with FN and all the numbers here on the top, we have a different modes for gaming. So if we do FN, and let's see, F5 lights up a different section for different buttons for different games. You know, the user manual was specifying some games, but I'm sure you can tailor it and play whatever games you want, whichever way you want. FN and F, that gives you the standard WSD buttons right there for first-person shooters. And what else? Just the arrows right here are lit up. And the escape button. So next one will be a little bit more, and this way it increases all the way. Let's see, number 9 actually turns off everything, so you don't have any lights. For those of you that are annoyed by the LEDs, that would be a good option as well. Many options. I kind of like that in this specific Redragon Kumara keyboard. Really nice, very heavy. Rubberized feet are very nice. They stick to the surface if you have a desk. They're not moving very easily. Actually, it's going to move your whole desk if you start shaking it. The only negative I see is the cable not being detachable and at the same time attached in the middle of the keyboard. If you have a monitor stand in front of you, ideally this is supposed to be at the end, one of the corners. This is kind of in the way. But if it's away from a monitor, like in my specific situation, it's not that bad. And the other thing is being detachable. Over time, some cables gets damaged. So if it's detachable, it's easier to just buy another USB-C cable and just plug it in. But again, for that price, you can't really fault that. The red cherry keys are actually the quietest so far for me. I have some blue ones, which are very clicky. I have browns, which the browns are this much clickier than this is the red ones. I'm gonna be quiet for a second so you can really hear it. Definitely you can hear a difference. A little bit quieter with the red cherry right here on this one. Brown ones are a tiny bit clickier, and then the blue ones are a lot more clickier right there. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go to this one. I'll test it in a long time, see how the surface of the key is gonna hold up. Majority of these kind of I wouldn't say low level, but cheaper mechanical keyboards, over time you'll see some of the keys, like on this one, they're starting to shine a little bit at the end where your fingers are placed predominantly all the time if you're playing. Another area will be here on the space bar. This one is still pretty intact, but here the shift key, you'll see how it's shining. The quality of ABS looks pretty much the same as all my other ones, so we'll see how they're gonna hold up over time, and maybe they will last a little bit longer. I'm not too sure about this design choice, kind of the keys being placed a little bit recessed off the surface. This is gonna probably collect a lot of dust here and will be hard to clean up, but hey, that's the design choice they decided. Caps lock here, you see how it lights up. I think it's pretty responsive playing games so far. But yeah, we're gonna give it a longer test and I'll report back to you guys. All right, now you saw it plugged in and some of the functions working. I couldn't go through all of them. There's so many different functions with the RGB, different effects. We have waves, you have the snake, you have explosions. I really like the ones that you can individually enable the W, S, A, and D keys for different kind of games. If you play first-person shooters, you only want these keys, or you want to add some more. You can even customize your own keys that you want to lit up. So if you want to play a specific game, let's say PUBG, and you only use the keys for PUBG, you can go ahead and customize that. And you have different additional modes to create a little bit more of a blink with RGB. So that's a good thing, and you can completely turn it off, which is the best thing if you want to stay stealthy and not have too much light in your eyes. Another thing is you can actually lower the intensity or increase it, or you can speed up or slow down the effect speed. So yeah, for now, I'm definitely gonna recommend that, especially if you grab it on some of the promotions they're running constantly, or some of your local stores. If you have Micro Center or Best Buy, they have them on sale for around $30. Give it a try. It's definitely a good keyboard. Being red keys, they're definitely a lot more silent than all the other ones I have. I have keyboards with brown, I have keyboards with blue, and these red ones are definitely the most quieter ones that I have among all of them. So your friends on Discord, when you play, are not going to be really mad at you because they're not going to be able to really hear this keyboard. Sometimes the microphone pick up a lot of the clicks from the other keyboards, and people can get a little bit aggravated on that. So yeah, if you're going to this quiet route of having a mechanical keyboard and have a little bit more options for gaming and lights, you definitely give it a try. Redragon, getting a popular brand, I guess. I don't know who stands behind them, but maybe it's one of the big companies. I like what they're doing, definitely do, especially for the price. Click the link below. I left an affiliate direct link to Amazon. Obviously, it's not gonna cost you anything extra, but it's gonna kick a couple of cents back to me. So if you wanna help me, do that. If not, it's okay as well. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, stay tuned to the channel. There'll be a lot more hardware coming very, very soon. I have a tons of videos coming on the HP Omen 30L, and I have a couple new videos coming on the HP Pavilion gaming desktop, but different one. This one is with Ryzen, so we can play around with that for a little bit. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. Till next time, you have a wonderful day.